there, I'm Casey from walkingredeemed.org, and I'm really excited to welcome you to week 1 of this fitness challenge. There's a few things that I wanted to cover really quickly, and the first is that when I put this whole thing together, it was with the goal that we would focus on our spiritual and physical health together, that we can't leave out the spiritual in order to rush on into the physical, because we're women, a lot of us have had children, and we have weight we want to get off, or we want to get our shapes back, but we can't rush past God in our desire to get back in the body or the skin that we want to be in. We need to nourish the soul first. So I just really want us to keep our priorities from being skewed, and each week you're going to find a spiritual challenge. This week it involves Exodus chapter 15, verse 26, which just really, really spoke to me in relation to what we're trying to do here. And the bonus activity is to soap the verse. And if you've never heard of soaping, you'll learn more about that in the blog post. One of the questions that I was asked is, are you required to do the specified spiritual challenge each week, or can you do your own? And obviously my goal is not to dictate your time with the Lord. If you are taking time out, you are making time for those devotions and for prayer, no, you don't have to do the suggested activity in order to stay eligible for the grand prize. Just come and let me know in the comments every Monday that you're sticking with it. You're sticking with your spiritual goals and your physical goals. And that's good enough. Just allow this to be a guide for you. If your spiritual life is a little stale or dry and you just need a little push in the right direction, let this be a guide, but not something to be strictly followed. As far as physically, obviously we've already made it clear that you can do anything you want. This is completely customizable for your fitness level. A few things to get started is get some good measurements, take some pictures. But it's best if you get some from the front, the back, and the sides. It's amazing how much you can tell from looking at pictures and measurements. Even if the scale isn't moving like you want it to, it can be really discouraging to hop on that scale and not see it move. I don't recommend doing that more than once a week, because especially as women, our weight fluctuates so much, and it's just not worth it. It's not a terribly accurate gauge of your progress. Remember also that you need to challenge yourself. Start where you are, not where you wish that you were. Work from your current level and improve from there, and you will improve if you stick with it. Just determination and diligence and perseverance and keeping God first and focusing on the right things in the right order, and you will meet your goals. It's a process. It takes time. Don't forget to check in each week in the Monday blog post. It's okay if you don't do it on Monday. Just come back sometime before the next Monday, because that keeps you eligible for the grand prize. And there's actually 3 of them. So and it doesn't have to be a long comment, just something quick to let me know that you're hanging in there. And then there are weekly prizes, which are going to be drawn from the comments from the people that have checked in on a given week. They'll be announced on Facebook, what the prizes are and who the winner is, and then they will also be announced in the blog post on the following Monday, the challenge post. If you have any questions or suggestions, I'd love to hear them. You can email me or leave them in the comments. I know I have some comments in the sign-up post where there were questions asked. I will try to get back in there and answer them. We've been dealing with strep throat here, and so I haven't gotten a chance to do that. But if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, let's get started. I can't wait to hear what you guys are up to.